Did you know your bank account today doesn't reflect how much money you truly have? It reflects the words you've spoken in the past. Yes, it's not your job, but your words that shape your balance day by day. Florence Scovel Shinn once wrote, "By your words you are justified, and by your words you are condemned." Perhaps you've said things like, "I can't afford that," or "I'm afraid I won't be able to pay," or even "money is always so hard to come by." And those words, seemingly harmless, became invisible commands your world quietly obeyed. But what if you changed the way you spoke about money? Not to fake positivity, but to command it, with the divine authority that lives within you. From this moment on, you are no longer hoping, wishing, or begging. You are declaring, you are commanding, and money will listen. Because money, like every form of manifestation, is energy. And energy responds to the voice of power. You don't have to wait for your account to be full before feeling wealthy. You must feel wealthy now and speak as if you already are, so that your account begins to align. In this video, I will show you how Florence used words like a magic wand to call forth riches, the as-if rule that makes the universe bend in your favor, a 24-hour test that will rewire your entire money mindset, and how to cancel every poverty thought before it turns into your reality. If you've ever felt like you're begging money to come instead of calling it home, this video is the door you've been waiting for. Are you ready? Then let's step into the hidden laws of wealth, where your word is your command. Have you ever said, "I hope I have enough to pay this bill"? Maybe one day I'll have some extra. Or just stared at your bank balance with a heavy sigh, unsure of what comes next? If so, you are not alone. Countless people live their whole lives in that state, hoping, waiting, asking. But Florence Scovel Shinn revealed the deeper truth. The universe does not respond to pleading, it responds to power. When you say, "I can't afford this," you think you're describing reality. But in truth, you're commanding your future. You're signing a vibrational check with the balance set to lack. Why do we tend to beg instead of declare? From childhood, we were taught to be humble, obedient, and realistic. We heard phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees." "Pray we can just get by this month." "We're not like rich people." These words seeped into our subconscious, and over time, we forgot we were born to command energy, not be enslaved by it. Begging feels safer. It gives us permission to fail without feeling wrong. It keeps us nestled in the familiar, where scarcity is normalized and power is questioned. Money doesn't respond to fear. It responds to frequency. Feel this with me for a moment. You're worried about rent. You whisper, "I just hope I make it." In that instant, your chest tightens. Your voice trembles. Your mind spins. That frequency doesn't attract money. It attracts more worry, more urgency, more survival mode decisions. Florence wrote, "Every word you speak is a direction to the subconscious, and the subconscious carries it out with loyalty." So instead of saying, "I hope," say, "I declare." Instead of, "I don't know how I'll pay this," say, "What I need is already on its way." The shift begins here, from begging to declaring. You don't have to feel wealthy right away. You simply need to practice speaking like someone who's already walking in their wealth. Start with simple declarations. Money flows to me easily, steadily, and without limit. I am always supported and perfectly provided for. I am grateful for the wealth that streams into my life from many sources. Every word you say, no matter how small, is a vibrational command. And the universe doesn't sort true or false, it simply responds to the energy behind your words. If you're watching this and feel a light flicker inside your chest, know this: you're not alone in this transformation. We're building a community of souls who know the power of their words, who no longer beg but command, attract, and guide the flow of abundance. Drop a comment below, "I choose to declare my power." Let's fill this space with words of prosperity. Because when you speak it, you activate it. And when thousands speak it, an energetic field opens wide. Now you know money doesn't respond to begging, but What does it respond to? What makes money unresistible? The answer lies in the as-if rule, the practice of acting as if what you desire is already true. In the next part, I'll show you how to apply this even when your wallet feels empty, how to say thank you for money that hasn't arrived yet, and watch it come faster. Why playing the role of wealth is the most powerful way to step into it. Don't go anywhere. What's next could permanently shift your financial beliefs forever. In life, we often say, I'll feel free once I have money. When my bank account grows, then I'll finally believe I'm abundant. But what we don't realize is this. The way we think, speak, and act today is already writing tomorrow's financial reality. Florence Scovel Shinn reminds us you do not have to see it to believe it. You must believe it, and then you will see it. That's the essence of the as-if rule act, as if what you desire is already true. Not to pretend, but to guide the subconscious forward. The science behind this spiritual power, neurology and NLP. According to NLP neuro-linguistic programming, the brain doesn't distinguish clearly between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. So when you say, I'm so grateful for the $10,000 in my account, your brain receives that as truth unfolding. Beyond your conscious logic, your subconscious captures the emotion behind your words and begins rearranging, filtering, and guiding your behavior based on that belief. This is the work of the reticular activating system RS, the brain's filter that notices what aligns with your focus. When you repeatedly say, I am abundant, RS starts finding people ideas and opportunities that confirm that truth. In other words, you're no longer reacting to the present. You're programming your mind to welcome a better future. How to apply the as-if rule, daily practice. Imagine this, your bank account has $100. But you say, I'm so grateful for the $10,000 flowing into my life. You're not lying to yourself. You're commanding your subconscious to shift beliefs, emotions, and actions to match the version of you with $10,000. Each time you spend money, say, there's always more than enough after I pay. This is an investment in my wealth, not a loss. Each morning declare, I am wealthy and today proves it once again. Watch as your emotions shift, then your choices shift. And eventually, your reality follows. Overcoming internal resistance. Why it feels fake at first. Saying I am rich when you've only got a few dollars can feel awkward. That's okay. It's natural. It means you're disrupting an outdated self-image. That discomfort, it's the growing pain of becoming someone new. So keep going. Speak the words you want to believe even before they feel true. Faith doesn't come first. The right words will lead your faith to where it belongs. If you're practicing money affirmations every day, if you feel odd saying money comes to me with ease while juggling bills, know this, you are not alone. We are a growing community of spiritually awakened minds declaring wealth even before it appears because we understand. The right words always precede the miracle. Drop a comment below, I act as if I am already wealthy. This isn't just a phrase, it's a vibrational signal that attracts aligned energy. Together we create a field where miracles aren't rare, they become the new normal. You've now begun to feel the wonder of the as-if mindset and the spoken word. But there's still one powerful challenge ahead. Those little slips of doubt. I don't have enough right now. This month's going to be tight. We don't mean to say them, but each of those phrases sends a command for lack to return. In the next section, I'll guide you through how to spot and perform emergency surgery on negative money thoughts. The most powerful money mantra Florence ever taught to instantly stop lack energy. A simple journaling ritual to clean up word clutter that's blocking your abundance flow. Stay with me, what's coming will help you lock in the frequency of wealth and never return to the old you again. Florence Scovel Shinn gave us a powerful reminder. Every thought is a seed, every word is a root. When you habitually say, money isn't enough, or I'm afraid I can't pay this, you're planting seeds of lack in your inner garden. These seeds grow roots that block the flow of abundance. So how do we perform spiritual surgery, cutting away these negative roots the moment they appear before they take hold? 1. Spot. The negative thought, the moment it arises. Every day limiting thoughts come in quietly. I don't know how I'll pay tuition. This month, I'll surely run out. The instant you think or say one of these, stop. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you can. Notice how your body tightens. You feel heavy or short of breath. That's the frequency of scarcity settling in. Scarcity isn't an emotion, it's a frequency you're broadcasting. Just one extra second in fear, and you broadcast another command to keep you stuck. 2. Emergency surgery, cancel and replace. When a scarcity thought arises, cancel it mentally, say, or whisper cancel that. Replace immediately with a high vibration declaration. Money flows to me now. All my needs are met with ease. Unexpected income is coming from every direction. Florence wrote, "It is the game of words, for letters of gold. You're not deceiving yourself. You're drafting energetic checks, and your subconscious with full power executes them." 3. Real-life examples and proof. One mother shared she used to say, "I can't afford milk for my child." But then she practiced this method. Every time the fear thought surfaced, she said, "Suspend that thought. Money is here for this." After a week, a surprising support check came from a family member, enough to feed her child for the whole month. A teacher in California journaled daily, writing down negative thoughts and replacing each one with, "I am choosing abundance." 30 days later, she received a small scholarship to take the course she'd longed for. That wasn't coincidence, it was her subconscious aligning with her spoken beliefs. 4. Daily journal practice and checklist. Use a notebook or phone note whenever a scarcity thought arises. Log the negative thought. The spoken command cancel that. The high vibe replacement statement. Aim to write this at least 10 times a day until your subconscious learns the new pattern. Also include how you feel after replacing. Did the tightness ease? Did your energy shift? At day's end, ask yourself, is my scarcity feeling less frequent? Are unexpected insights showing up? Over time, your mind restructures, removing darkness, replacing it with light. 5. Community connection. Share your spiritual surgery. You're not walking this alone. We are a community practicing the law of the word anchored in Florence's philosophy. Share beneath this video today's spiritual surgery, "I cancelled I can't," and replaced it with, "I choose blessings." Even one line becomes a flicker of light in our collective field. When hundreds share, scarcity loses its power. Abundance becomes our default. What comes next? You've learned how to cancel negative thoughts and practice the replacement technique. Now we move to the final step, maintaining the frequency of abundance in any situation. In the next section, I will share Florence's most powerful mantra to anchor wealth vibration daily, the 24-hour spoken wealth test. A tracking method from waking to sleep, how to sustain abundance vibration even when outer life hasn't changed yet. Staying through this next part will help you transform words into real wealth, lasting, growing, unstoppable. You've already begun clearing your inner space, eliminating negative money thoughts, speaking words of abundance. But the real shift comes when you sustain this high frequency, even while choosing or feeling financial pressure. This is your challenge. The 24-hour spoken wealth test, a day-long journey of power and presence. From the moment you rise to the moment you sleep, not one word about money may escape your lips, unless it vibrates with abundance. No complaining, no worrying. Only declarations, the words of someone who knows they are enough, knows they are wealthy, and knows that their wealth is expanding. How to speak rich all day long. When checking your bank account, don't say, "Ugh, so many zeros." Say, "I am absolutely increasing. This account is reflecting my real wealth." When paying bills, don't whisper, "There goes my money." Say, "I am investing in my prosperity." When eyeing something you want, don't think, "I can't afford this." Say, "I choose to invest in what brings value, and money will arrive for this." Daily spending examples, rich language in action. Buying coffee, don't groan. Prices keep rising. Instead say, "I spend from wealth. This coffee celebrates joy." At the store, skip "I can't afford that bag." Say I invest in what brings joy. Money returns to me multiplied. For larger investments, when considering a course or big purchase, don't ask, "Is this too much?" Instead, "This is an investment in my growth." Money isn't leaving, it's expanding my life. When you spend from self-worth, your energy doesn't decrease, it expands. And life mirrors back that expansion through opportunities, returns, and unexpected gifts. How to do the 24-hour test. Carry a small notebook or use a phone note to track every time you speak or think a money-related phrase. Log. Time of day, morning, afternoon, evening. The thought or spoken word, rich or poor. Your internal emotion, calm, tense, excited. At the end of the day, reflect. How many times did I upgrade a negative into an abundant phrase? Which moments were the hardest to stay in frequency? What shifted in me or around me when I chose my words carefully? Repeat this challenge again, even for multiple days. Every day you do this, you are rewriting your financial future in present tense speech. Community connection. We're speaking this together. You're not doing this alone. We are a growing circle of people practicing daily wealth language, not just to sound abundant, but to live it. Share in the comments. My 24-hour wealth test. I replaced 15 negative money thoughts today. Your words will inspire someone else. Your comment will also anchor your vibration. Because every declaration is a seed, and every shared intention multiplies power. What's next? You've cleared negative thoughts. You've acted like someone rich. You've aligned your spending with higher vibration. But now comes the final challenge. How do you keep this energy alive when life throws curveballs? How do you protect your vibration when fear knocks again? In the next and final section, I'll reveal the most powerful wealth mantra Florence ever taught, the 24-hour spoken wealth journal, to track and grow your frequency. And how to merge word and world so you don't just say you're abundant, you live and feel it in every breath. Stay with me, the next part will help you turn words into a lifestyle of unstoppable wealth. You've cleared the clutter. You've taken the 24-hour spoken wealth test. Now comes the most sacred part, locking in your wealth frequency as a permanent state of being. Florence Scovel Shinn called this acting from the future, where your words no longer wish, they create. One of her most powerful mantras. My riches grow daily. Unexpected abundance streams to me effortlessly. Read this the moment you wake. Whisper it before you sleep. Repeat it when facing financial pressure. You don't have to understand every word, just feel them. Let riches, abundance, and grows daily ripple through your nervous system like a divine command. Whisper it if you must. Murmur it silently if needed. But let your emotion be real. You are reprogramming your subconscious, your nervous system, sending signals that wealth is no longer a visitor. It's your resident vibration. The Spoken Wealth Journal, your daily inner mirror. Each day we plant thought seeds into the fertile ground of our subconscious. To make sure they bloom into reality, you need to water them with awareness. Use this simple daily journal template. Practice date. Write today's date as a sacred milestone of your shift. Chosen mantra, e.g., my riches grow daily. Write it clearly. Number of repetitions. How many times did you say or whisper it today? Cancel and replace count. Track how many times you caught a negative money thought and replaced it. Emotion after practice. Did you feel doubtful, neutral, or empowered? Signs of flow. A compliment, unexpected. Help a coincidence, log it. This takes minutes, but it opens portals. After 7 days, you'll notice. Fewer scarcity thoughts. Your mantra feels like instinct, and doors, literal and energetic, start opening for you. Spending with power. The mantra before money moves, before a purchase pause. Ask, what command am I giving? If it's, I can't afford this, stop. Whisper your mantra. Cancel that. My riches grow daily. unexpected abundance streams to me effortlessly. Then shift to, I choose value. I invest in joy and growth. This isn't just a better thought, it's a frequency upgrade. When considering a course or large expense, don't ask, is this worth it? Ask, does this align with wealth energy or is it rooted in fear? If the answer lifts you, that's divine direction. Building our frequency together. You are not alone on this path. We are a collective of conscious creators, not begging, but declaring, not surviving, but thriving. Comment. My daily mantra, my riches grow daily. Unexpected abundance streams to me effortlessly. I read it 3 times today. Every comment adds energy. Every shared mantra becomes a ripple in the collective field. And when hundreds vibrate in wealth, scarcity has no room left to grow. What's next? You've now anchored the wealth frequency, but to truly live it, it must become action. In the final section, I'll share how to combine word and deed, turning inner energy into real visible steps. A soul map from thought to habit to impact. And the power of spiritual community, staying aligned by surrounding yourself with others who speak wealth fluently. Don't stop now. The next part will show you how to make abundance not just a feeling, but your everyday lived experience. Dear one, if you've listened this far, it means something profound. Your soul is ready to shift. No one stumbles upon the teachings of Florence Scovel Shinn by accident. They find you the moment your spirit whispers, it's time. And now you are no longer someone hoping to become wealthy. You are one who declares wealth as your divine inheritance. Every word you speak is a wand of power. Florence Scovel Shinn. This video has been your sacred return from pleading to commanding, from lack to overflow, from fear to alignment. And it all began with your words. Remember, you hold the magic wand. You don't need anyone to choose you. You already have your soul chose this expansion. And you don't need permission to begin. Just wake up each morning, place your hand over your heart, and say, I declare today as the day I choose wealth. I do not beg, I receive. Because your words are not just sounds, they are blueprints, and you are the architect. Maybe something inside you feels lighter now, a quiet joy, a subtle sense of expansion. That means new energy is working. And to keep it alive, you need resonance. Join us, those who are transforming from within, using the sacred art of conscious speech. Comment below, I speak riches into my life. Today, I lead with power. You won't just mark it in your own spirit, you'll pass the frequency forward. If this video spoke to you, subscribe now. This is not just a channel, it's a journey. Every video is a spiritual step forward. Here's what's coming next. How to handle emotions before the money arrives. Learning to love your bills as gateways to overflow. Planting seeds of financial wisdom into your children's subconscious. You are not walking alone, as Florence once said. Faith knows it has already received and acts accordingly. You are the secret door to success. Don't wait for the miracle. Be it. Because the very words you speak when this video ends are the miracle. So before you go, say it one last time, I am wealth. I allow it to express through me from the inside out. We're waiting for you in the comments, and so is the universe.